on coding scenarios that we want to work. Now we have what we call Internet of Things. That is, we want to bring to bear using team devices, any device whatsoever, table, fan, home use appliances. We want to communicate. We want to communicate. We want to be able to stay at a distance of somewhere and to communicate. You should be able to stay somewhere and stop your AC from working, or you also put on your AC. Now, this communication, okay, among the devices that are not really computing devices, okay, and that is what we have in Internet of Things, and that is what that also you can make communications to happen between the device and your fan and some other cooking materials and some other things, and also elsewhere. And now we are also talking of making our smart devices to also capture image and real life scenarios. What happens, for instance, when somebody is coming in a very smart organization where we have this smart door that will be able to sense that a human being is coming, and then the door will open. And that is also what we have in this electric cars. Electric cars can sense a human being, can also sense some other objects that are also coming on the road, so that the car can slow down. And these are all the work of artificial intelligence and the technology of Internet of Things. Now, to our coders, especially to the learners, especially to the young ones, the junior ones who want to come into the area of coding, and when they hear programmer or I'm a coder, you know, some of them get scared. How do we get them interested? How do we get them interested? How do we bring the interest into them? How do we ensure or emphasize in them that, okay, the can actually be made in or make, okay, see, and then their work will become very easy to use. No need of cramming the whole encyclopedia of commands in programming before you can do your small coding these days. And that is where run link has to come to play. Making coding for freshers, for younger ones, even for the older ones who have been having difficulties in remembering all these commands and the stress they have to pass through before, when they see very good application that can make life easier for them, you can easily use your JavaScript, your HTML without running into problem application with one application. So this and many more are the importance of runlink that runlink has brought to our tables. So I just want to encourage all of us to see this as an advantage, as an opportunity, a very rare opportunity, and to also be serious with it, because and now is it, before you can get a job, before you can call yourself a graduate, you know, in those days in the developed world, before you become a graduate, to swim, you must have learned how to drive, you must have learned how to do some things on your own. Before those stations and farms are now doing it now, that they are, you know, they are not virtual, they are now online, and they are also practical interviews. Nobody, if you finish computer science now, nobody will ask you, what is computer science, what is this, what is this? So, okay, what can you do for us in your company? Can we have a time for your interview? They give you 2 hours, give you one application, and then you question to them, and that is the whole interview. So this is just to bring to bear that the technology of internet of things come to play. If it is helping the woman, okay, in the relationship between the woman and the computer. Like I just I told somebody who was asking me what is artificial intelligence. I said simply it is developing or creating applications, devices that can mimic the activities of a human being. Applications, devices that can mimic the activities of a human being, that can help the human being, that can reduce the stress of a human being. And that is why we have robot police, we have robot intelligence, and so on and so forth that robotic system have to offer us. So this is very important that we have this wrongly. We want to thank all the organizers, the producers. We just want to appreciate them for bringing this to bear, and we just want to encourage for those of us that are attending the program today and for those that have attended yesterday to know that they are not wasting their time. You are actually preparing yourself for the future, and the future is now. So thank you, Cecilia, thank you, Mr. Stanley.
Thank you so much, Prof. Ma. Thank you so much. We appreciate you and we love you. Thank you for the encouragement. She's a professor of computer science, so she's actually talking from the pool of experience, which I believe we've learned one or two things from a pool of experience. They started back then when they used to use sponge card, and I can't imagine living in that kind of water. So we are still enjoying.
Yes, I actually use sponge card.
Okay.
I use sponge card. You find printer and so on and so forth.
Imagine in those days. But thank God that we now have laptop. Now we are now having some new technology that can make our life much easier. So we don't have excuse in our generation. We don't have any excuse. So thank you so much, Professor. Do we have any question for Professor? Okay, it's clear.
Yes, I do have a question.
Okay, you have the floor.
So I noticed that on the RunLink platform, we're given access just for 30 days.
That's the question.
Now, if you want continuous access, what do we need to
That
do?
question is not for professor.
Okay, it's not for Professor. I was asking the maths professor if you have any question for. So Dr. Miller is online. Though he will answer question related to RunLink. So Professor Vincent have another meeting. So thank you so much. Let's appreciate MOG Online for her. Thank you so much for taking out your time to speak to us. We are very grateful, ma. Thank you so much, ma. Okay, Dr. Ajayi, we quickly have the floor now